Uh, had an interesting.
Yeah, I want to hear this now.
Oh man, I had an interesting Friday.
Did Tammy come to find you? Is that what happened?
No, no, it's not that. It don't have nothing to do with that. But yeah. So Friday recently, my daughter's been, she got this little friend outside, right? It's not a boy, it's a girl. It's another girl. Like, but she's older.
Okay.
I think she got to be like at least 2 years older.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she got to be like 9. She's 7. She's 7.
7? Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna say she's like 9. She's like 9, but like, yeah, that's basically like her best friend or some shit like that, right? So I was like, finally, like she got somebody to play with, so she had to bug my ass. Because I don't really like having my daughter out playing with people that much, because niggas don't know how to like guide their kids. Like the kids be bullying and shit like that, so I just gotta watch her all the time.
Yeah. You didn't. I don't want to scare you, but I mean, I don't know if you saw that shit that happened with that poor kid in fucking Bridgeport. Where,
what?
I don't know. I guess his neighbor kids, they was like kind of bullying the nigga, and they fucking set the nigga on fire.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. Shit happened like maybe a month or two ago. They set the nigga, like they threw gasoline on the nigga and set him on fire and shit.
What?
Yeah, I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And they're like, and they were kids too. It's like,
wait a minute, that's
he might have been 6 or 7, so they couldn't have been much older than that. I'm like, damn, these niggas is wilding.
What?
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, that shit happened a couple months ago, or like at least 2 months ago, if that long.
6 years old?
Yeah, he's like something like that, 6 or 7, somewhere around there in that age range. Maybe a little younger, but I don't think so.
Yo, that's crazy. Why didn't I fucking hear about this?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so yeah, these little kids is ruthless like the coop, but they come with more features. These niggas is dangerous, though.
Yo.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. So I don't want to scare you, but it's good if you find somebody you trust her to be around and shit, because it's nice to have friends. But these little kids is ruthless too, nigga.
Yo,
you can't just ever hang out with just anybody.
I still be watching. I still be on the porch watching. I'll be like, I ain't going nowhere. But yeah, like I was doing that and everything was cool. And I guess her aunt.
I
want to say her. No, don't. Her aunt, because I don't really talk to my neighbors like that. I just say, hey, how you doing? All right, so that'll be it, right? So she came. So she came out and she seen how my daughter was playing with her niece or whatever, and then she was like, oh, you want something to drink? I was like, all right, fuck it. Like I just got to work. I'm just sitting here waiting until her mother pick her up. So I was like, whatever. And I told her like I don't really drink hard liquor anymore. I can't do that shit no more. Yeah. I can't do hard liquor anymore. That should be fucking me up. Like, if anything, I could do wine because at least I could wake up the next morning and not be too fucked up. So she came out, she gave me some fucking wine, but before she did that, she couldn't open the bottle. And I was like, I could have sworn she had like, because she's a lesbian. She's lesbian. She go out with a butch chick. And I see that they cool. So she said she needed a cork. I was like, all right, let me go find it. So I
get some dick. That's what you're saying.
At first, I was like, are they trying to like butter me up or some shit? This is about to be some fucking threesome action. They gonna
yeah, she wants some screwing.
Like I'm like, what is going on? So I got the cork, whatever, like took the cork out. She was like, all right, I'll be back. So she brung the wine and she put some strawberries in it. I was like, she's doing extra shit. Like, what the fuck?
She's trying to show you it could be fancy over here if you let it.
So I'm like, all right, whatever. So I'm drinking this shit. She's like, it's good, right? I was like, yeah. So
you know what else is good, right? This pussy.
So like we was talking whatever, we was just talking about our past neighbors we had, because we kind of got the same mindset. We was talking double penetration. That's gonna be a stunt dick involved.
Try to take 2 at a time, baby.
But no, we was sitting there talking about past neighbors because we kind of had the same mindset. We was like, like you can't just live. You can't let anybody live where you're at. And she was on the same page. She's like, yeah, come to find out, she's from Brooklyn, and she was like, And like anybody who lived near Fairhaven know that shit is basically Spanish Harlem. It's a bunch of fucking Puerto Ricans and shit that live right down the street. So so she was talking about that. She was like, yeah, like I moved down there. It was like I was living in the Bronx again. I was like, and then she moved over here. Like where I live at, it's like sort of in the cut. People don't really know you're there unless they come there. So she was talking about the apartment buildings like right across the way. Yeah, them motherfuckers like they be doing some like crazy shit. Like they'll park their cars where we're at and then go over there. It's like, and then she was talking about how she be calling the police because she be trying to get them away. So we was talking about that, and then like my other neighbor came, right? So my other neighbor came. She been there for like longer than me, and that's the one where she was always getting in a fight with her man and some shit like that, right? So she came over, she was talking or whatever, like she's ratchet as fuck, right? So she talking, and then out of nowhere, she was like, yo, I've been wanting to fuck you for like 2 years. I'm like, what? I was like, what?
Oh shit.
I was like, what? I was like, what? Then she came out of nowhere and just said that shit. I was like, oh, okay. And then she just
part of the plan. They playing that shit out.
Yeah, but she just came out of nowhere and said that shit, and then the other one was laughing. She was like, haven't I been telling you? She was like, yeah, she been saying that shit for like 2 years. And then, and I'm sitting there laughing, and she was telling me, he's like, yeah, I always wanted to taste your dick. Because I was like, wait, is this motherfucker drunk?
Oh shit. Oh duh.
Like, yo,
I respect it. She got to wild. She got to do what she got to do.
Yo, that's what I said. I was like, yo, I respect that. I respect it. She was like, I'm sorry. She's coming on too strong. I was like, nah, I respect it.
Nah,
whatever.
Nah.
Like,
be forward.
Nah,
and let me make my own life decisions after.
Nah, but she just kept bringing it up. But I was like, she was like, I ain't give a fuck if you had a girl or not. I ain't care. So she was like, yeah. One time she was having sex with her man and said she said she was banging on the walls on purpose so I could hear it. I was like, why would you do that?
Wow.
Oh man, but that shit was funny to me though. But
yeah, she must have heard something coming from your crib
because the walls are so fucking thin. The walls are so fucking thin here. I said I remember one time, so I was just fucking with her. I remember one time I was like, yeah, I remember one time I heard you fucking your man. This nigga didn't even last past the verse, and then heard her homegirl was laughing. I was like, yeah, man, this nigga ain't even last the verse.
Don't do that nigga like that. Yo.
I'm sorry, man. Nah, but I was just telling her about her. She don't date him no more. But I was like, yeah, like that nigga was fucking sobbing and crying one day. I was about to go up there and be like, yo, nigga, just go home, buddy.
You don't do my man's like that.
Nah, nigga, this nigga like he was crying like you know you can tell a cry. You know you can tell a nigga got snot coming out his nose how he cried.
Damn, this nigga couldn't make it past 8 bars.
Nope.
16 bars, 16 pumps. That was it. Nigga, he was out.
Nah, for real. Like the song started. Like fucking,
and the song didn't finish.
30 seconds in, this shit was over with. The screens was done with.
Must have that fire, nigga. That's
what
she got that. She got that Aquafina or whatever you want. You know what I mean?
But yeah, like she was like, so what's up though? I was like, nah, I can't do that. You live way too close. She was like, nah, all I want to do is fuck. Is consensual. Nah. You live way too close. I ain't trying to do that. I ain't trying to do that shit. But it did. We was talking or whatever, and then after a while, she was like, all right, I'm about to go home and shower so I can fuck my neighbor. I'm like, yo, you wildin'.
Oh, shit.
Yo, you wildin'. So that was my weekend.
Yeah, why your life so good, nigga?
It ain't that good, nigga.
I mean, that's just. Oh, well, let me rephrase that. Like,
it just random.
Throwing a box of you like that.
It just random shit like that. Because I don't really talk to people. I just be. I'm the enigma. I'm an enigma. I don't really talk to people. I just come and leave. Like that's what it. That's it. I don't know. Shit just happens.
Shout out to Bobby.
But I kind of knew that though. It wasn't a surprise to me. I kind of knew it. Sometimes when I go home outside, like she be smiling her ass off. I remember one time her man was in the car. It explains a lot why this nigga was looking at me certain times.
And she said, you know,
And she
you know kind of niggas your girl would like and shit like this. He knew like, oh, she fucked that nigga.
And she and she said one time when she was arguing with him, like she mentioned me. I was like, why would you do that? I was like, why would you do that? Now this nigga like were to just fuck with me, I'd be like, yo, what the fuck is this about? It's just this random fucking incident. I was like, yeah, don't do that no more.
So you gonna fuck her?
No. Nah, it's too close. It's too close.
Because you're in the same apartment complex in case it don't work out, right?
Yeah, like, like that shit.
Yeah, I
feel you. That's playing with fire.
It's just fun to know.
Yeah. But now I know. Like that's the
But if I ever move, if I ever decide to move into a new place, you know, I know what I might do for my last night here.
That shit was interesting though.
I bet, nigga. Got one lesbian trying to fuck it, and then the nigga came out and like, "Hey, yo, this my turn."
I don't think the.
Excuse me, I need this. And she cut the line.